Hey guys, welcome to this week's Tuesdays with Terica. Hey, you know what we're going to talk about today? Staying focused. Okay, stay tuned. I hope you enjoy. Hi guys, welcome to this week's Tuesdays with Terica. Hey, you know what? I wanted to just come on really quick just to have some conversation with you because I had an aha moment. Okay, so last week I had an experience where I had some things going on business wise, and it seemed like everything was just kind of coming against me in a unusual kind of way. You know, I'm doing my thing, I'm flowing, but yet and still I'm being tested. And sometimes when I'm tested, my first response is not always to think. Usually I talk first, and then I think about what I've said, and then sometimes I have some regretful moments, and then sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just let it fly. That doesn't mean I'm cussing, but I kind of let people hear my thought before I actually think out the process. Nevertheless, I didn't react that way this week, and I'm going to tell you why. So the people that I was with, they know me as calm. They know me as a prayer warrior, but they don't know the other side. I'm going to tell you there is a Dr. Jekyll and a Mr. Hyde. It is what it is. We try to keep Mr. Hyde under control because we don't like the repercussions from that individual. Okay, I'm just saying. But nevertheless, it was really just kind of pushing at me to come out. But I thank God because I have a standard. I have a standard, not a persona, but a standard of who I am and who God has created me to be. I have a platform that God has given me, that He has graced me with, to be able to address situations, to be able to stand in certain situations. And He honors me in certain places and positions that I'm in. So one thing that I could have done would have pretty much erased what He has built up for all these years. Now, there is a time and a season for all of us to address certain situations, which I am going to do. However, I have to do it in God's timing because now it's not a good time, and neither was last week, okay? So my point in addressing all of this, because not only did I have a situation that happened last week, but I also had a situation when I started back to work for the starting the week off. Somebody gave me a call, told me some information that was not pleasant, because there's always somebody looking and plotting that is allowing the enemy to use them. And then we as a body of believers have to know how to present ourselves. So I wanted to leave this scripture with you. And I'm hoping that it will bring some peace to you because it has brought me some. And it is Isaiah 59:19-20. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. What does that mean? Hey, you know what? That means God has us. He is going to fight for you, even though it looks like things are coming from the west, the north, the south, the east, that you're being hit on every side. And sometimes it's just easier to act out in flesh because you just want to handle it, because you know you can, because you know you're right, because you know you have the ability to do so. Sometimes it's just easier to just do it, right? Get it done, get it over. But that's not the way of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's not the way of the Lord. The Lord wants to fight our battles. He wants to be the one to build up that stamina, to be the hedge of protection around us, to be the one that goes before us, to make our way prosperous, even in the uncomfortable situation, even when it's not pleasant to sit in, even when you see wrong on every side. It is God in the spirit of the Lord that will fight against the work of the enemy. But you know, the aha moment came when I got the call this morning, because you know I had a few days to kind of process what happened last week. You know, it happened. I still had to do what I had to do. I still had to sit in it. I still had to walk through it. I still had to interact with different people, and do it with a smile. And so I really didn't care. But what it taught me after today, there's a blessing coming, girl. Don't lose your footing. Don't lose your blessing. Don't lose your miracle. Don't lose sight of what God has for you. Don't allow the enemy to come in and sift you as wheat. Make sure that you are focused on what God is speaking to you, what He is saying to you, how He is leading and guiding you. And at the end of the day, when you have every right to defend yourself, to plead your cause, zip it. Be still and be silent. Don't allow the enemy to win. Because if you've gone through all of this, think of what the blessing is. Think of what the lesson is. Think of what the miracle is and the growth that you have achieved because you didn't come under subjection to the enemy. We are victorious in all that we do because we are children of the Most High God. And I'm not saying that we will never want to act out in flesh, because we do. We do. Sometimes we do. But don't allow our testimony to be taken advantage of and to be made light or to be stolen. Don't allow your testimony to be made into a lie. Whatever God has allowed you to achieve, whatever platform He has given you, stand on it and stand with your back arched straight. Stand with your eyes lifted unto the hills from which cometh your help. Stand knowing that you are victorious no matter what. Because at the end of the day, whatever the foolishness is that's going on around you, you win. You win. Keep that in mind. Hey, you know what? I've had a lot of trials, a lot of ups and downs in life, but I am still standing in the power of the Lord, in the power of His might. No weapon formed against you or me shall prosper. We are victorious in all things. Just wanted to give you a word of encouragement today. We all have days where we feel like we want to give up and just act out the way we want to. Don't give in to the flesh, honey. Don't do it. Because at the end of the day, there is a rainbow, and the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and add no sorrow. Hey guys, I want you to enjoy your day. Listen, you know what? I'm going to start my life journey. I still have my twist, but you know I can't do that right now because I was looking like a boy. Okay, maybe not, but I felt like I was. So yeah, we put Shirley back on. So you know, we got to do what we got to do. Hey, you know what? I am Terica Talbert with Century 21 Blackwell and Company. I'm going to be doing some things creatively in my real estate business. I am really looking forward to the new things that are coming. You guys say a sincere prayer for me that my faith will not grow weak and that I will have stamina in my body to do all the things that I believe God is requiring of me to do in this season. I love you all to life. Hey, share, like, and subscribe. Let me know how we're doing, and stay focused. You win. Enjoy your week.